Well, this next one might be a little bit easier because you know how to do it now. We'll start off with the next section, a brief history on global climate change and where we are today. And most of what they're going to do, they're going to work with the medieval warming period, so that'll be part of your search terms. And you'll have to get the names of the authors by going into the citation. So for 21 and 22 Ibid, so Roy Spencer, and then here we have, oh gosh, do I have his name? I don't have it right now, but I think it's Philip Lloyd. So let me go back to the top. I'll click on 22, go back to the top. And so if you look at this section, you're going to have medieval warm period, and you could do Spencer and Philip Lloyd, who's number 24. If you look at Philip Lloyd, incidentally, if you want to look at his credibility, just Google Philip Lloyd, climate denier, and you'll find out that actually he's not a climatologist. He's worked for the fossil and coal industries forever, and he's not really any of the things he's had. He's just not what he's cracked up to be, and he's a denier for one of the most well-funded senators, Inhofe, this guy here in the United States Senate, one of the senators most well-funded by the fossil fuels. So you have one denier, and if you go into Roy Spencer, the other guy listed in the article, footnotes 21 and 22, you'll get another denier. So there's your basic credibility. You've got three footnotes by people who have no credibility at all. And then if you look at skeptical science, medieval warming period, Roy Spencer, you get a pretty good unpacking of their nonsense, and a really good video here as well as to why what they're saying is absolute nonsense. So this one should be pretty easy for you to take apart. You're going to start with what is their basic argument, and it's pretty similar by now. You can see that they're basically, well, you'll figure it out. There's a reason they want to say the medieval warming period is no different than today. And then you can look a little bit into the credibility of the people. Here's one for Philip Lloyd, this guy here, and then there's all you have to do is do a search on Roy Spencer, the other one. You'll have two climate denialists. And then finally, if you look into skeptical science, they're going to rebut that argument and let us know exactly why the medieval warming period is much unlike that of today. So this ought to be a pretty easy find for you here, okay? And this is going to be for Wednesday's discussion.